Welcome, listeners, to Snippets of Knowledge. In today's episode, we're about to unfold the pages of The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, a treasure of a tale that has touched millions of hearts worldwide. This isn't just any story, it's a transformative journey that beckons you to the core of self-discovery, to the very essence of your dreams and aspirations. So, wherever you are, get comfortable as we embark on this literary adventure that promises to inspire, challenge, and enrich your understanding of your personal legend. Stay tuned as we decode the magic woven through Coelho's words and how this book might just change the way you see your own world. Let's begin. In The Alchemist, readers embark on an epic adventure alongside Santiago, a young Andalusian shepherd boy yearning to find a worldly treasure as opulent as any ever found. But Coelho's narrative is far more than just a treasure hunt. It's a spiritual journey that awakens us to the idea of a personal legend, our unique purpose in life, a destiny that is preordained and beckons us to pursue with tenacity. The rich tapestry of the book is woven with themes that encourage us to follow our dreams, even when the path is unclear. Coelho introduces us to a world where omens are the language of the universe, a way for us to connect with forces larger than ourselves and navigate the intricacies of destiny. It is these omens that guide Santiago, teaching him to listen to his heart and recognize opportunities as they unfold. Against the backdrop of a mystical landscape, we learn, as Santiago does, that to attain our deepest desires, we must be prepared to face challenges, adapt, and never lose sight of our dreams. The Alchemist isn't just a story. It is a poignant reminder that life's greatest treasures are often found along the journey itself, not just at its destination. Let's embark on this journey, unravel its symbols, and see where Santiago's quest leads not only him, but also us as we contemplate our own personal legends. Santiago, our young Andalusian shepherd, is a character whose simple life is struck by dreams of a grand treasure waiting for him at the foot of the Egyptian pyramids. What begins as a recurring dream soon catapults him into an adventure that's both physical and spiritual, a journey that's as much about discovering the world as it is about self-discovery. But Santiago's journey doesn't start with the wind at his back. Like many of us, his pursuit of his personal legend is met with skepticism and hardship. At first, he faces a dilemma. Should he remain in the comfort of his shepherd life, with his sheep in the rolling hills which he has come to call home? Or should he risk it all for a dream? His resolve is put to the test early on when he agrees to give a significant portion of his flock to a mysterious king in exchange for two magical stones, Urim and Thummim, and guidance on how to pursue his personal legend. From there, his trials only grow, including being robbed of his savings in Tangier, which stood as his first harsh lesson in the realities of pursuing one's dreams. But it's in these moments of struggle that Santiago's determination begins to shine brightest. With every setback, he delves deeper into understanding the language of the world, the universal language that speaks through omens and the soul of all things. The more he understands this language, the more he learns about the interconnectedness of all things, and the more fervently he believes in the inevitability of his quest. His determination to continue, despite the setbacks, is a brilliant testament to human spirit. Santiago doesn't just dream, he acts, and it's this combination of vision and action that propels him towards the treasures he seeks. As we follow his path, we're reminded of our own inner voice and the dreams we've shelved for the sake of practicality. His journey dares us to dust off those dreams and confront the obstacles with the same bold heart as our shepherd boy, Santiago. Santiago's odyssey in The Alchemist is not just a treasure hunt. It's a canvas of interactions with characters that bring profound wisdom and shape his understanding of the world. His journey beautifully demonstrates that sometimes the teacher arrives when the student is ready. One of the first encounters is with Melchizedek, the king of Salem, who introduces Santiago to the idea of a personal legend, your own path in life that you are meant to follow. He teaches Santiago about omens, those nudges from the universe guiding us on our journey. From Melchizedek, Santiago learns the crucial lesson that when you really want something, the whole universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Then there's the crystal merchant, whose shop Santiago works at in Tangier. The merchant becomes a mirror to Santiago's fears and hesitations, He's a man who dreamt of making a pilgrimage to Mecca, but never pursued his personal legend out of fear of losing his comfort. Through this character, Santiago understands the cost of not pursuing your dreams and the importance of taking risks. Santiago's time in the desert is where he learns most of his lessons, not only from people, but also from the very landscape he traverses. He meets an Englishman who is after the philosophical stone, someone who looks for knowledge in books and the written word, but Santiago discovers that real wisdom is in engaging with the world around him. Then there is the powerful figure of the alchemist himself, an enigmatic mentor who leads Santiago to the realization that real alchemy is about purifying oneself and mastering the lessons learned along the way. The alchemist's wisdom is succinct. To realize one's destiny is a person's only real obligation. The desert, too, is a silent character, a battleground of harsh climate where Santiago learns to understand and interpret the language of the world. His experience with the desert teaches him about the power of perseverance and resilience, urging him to listen to his heart even when logic seems against him. Finally, the love he finds with Fatima becomes a testament to the saying that true love doesn't impede one's personal legend, but rather it supports it. With Fatima's love, Santiago learns the value of patience and the significance of waiting for the right moment. As Santiago listens, learns, and grows, so do we, learning about the world through his eyes, recognizing that every person we meet has a story to tell, a lesson to teach, and a piece of our grand puzzle of life. These characters and experiences lead Santiago and us to understand that the wisdom to fulfill our own dreams can often be found along the journey, not just the destination. Keep that in mind, dear listeners. As you navigate your own path, take learned lessons to heart and stay attuned to the murmurs of the world. In The Alchemist, alchemy serves as a powerful allegory, elevating beyond the mere physical transformation of metals into something much more profound, an emblem of personal change and enlightenment. It's this enchanting blend of magic and science that captivates our young shepherd, Santiago, as he learns that the pursuit of alchemy is not just about the creation of worldly wealth, but a process deeply entwined with one's inner journey. Alchemy's greatest lesson is found in its symbolic quest to produce gold, showcasing the purity one can achieve. For Santiago, and perhaps for us, it illustrates the art of purifying and perfecting ourselves as we navigate life's challenges. This theme reverberates through each page, reminding us that our true essence is just waiting to be unearthed and transformed to its most luminous state. But the novel doesn't just stop there. It introduces us to the soul of the world, a force that binds us all, a shared essence present in every element of nature and living being. It's through Santiago's understanding of this concept that he realizes his own connection to the world around him and how his personal legend is intertwined with the universal language of the cosmos. This union between alchemy and the soul of the world also suggests that when we strive toward our personal legends, when we turn inward to refine and understand ourselves, we tap into the collective wisdom and the power that pervades everything. To put it simply, the craft of alchemy isn't just a practice for transforming substances, but a metaphor for the spiritual and personal metamorphosis that leads us back to the elemental truth. The soul of the world resides within us, and we are never alone on our quest toward greatness. Throughout The Alchemist, we navigate the twists and turns of Santiago's epic search for treasure, a quest that is as much about self-discovery as it is about earthly riches. As we reach the story's crescendo, Santiago's unwavering determination and faith are put to the ultimate test. After traveling from the rolling hills of Spain to the majestic pyramids of Egypt, after learning to speak the language of the world and turning himself into the wind, Santiago finally faces the moment of truth at the heart of his journey. There in the Egyptian desert, Santiago digs for his treasure. Yet, what he uncovers is not the chest of gold he envisioned, but the realization that his journey itself was the true treasure. The boy who once tended sheep in Andalusia had uncovered riches of a different kind: wisdom, love, experience, and a deep understanding of life's alchemy. This twist sparks a conversation about wealth and happiness. It raises the question, what is the treasure that we seek in our lives? Is it material wealth or something more elusive and intrinsic? Paulo Coelho invites us to reflect on the idea that real treasure may not be what we can hold in our hands, but what we carry in our hearts. In this poignant revelation, The Alchemist presents us with the paradox of happiness. Often it is the chasing of dreams and not their capture that fills us with life. Santiago's treasure was his journey, the people he met, the love he found, and the wisdom he acquired. In embracing his personal legend, Santiago found his heart's true desire, and that itself was worth more than any gold. In sharing Santiago's epiphany, the alchemist suggests that understanding and embracing our own personal legend can lead us to discover not just what we want, but who we truly are. Our ultimate treasure, then, is perhaps the realization of our fullest potential and the joy we find in life's journey. So I ask you, fellow seekers of knowledge, what is your ultimate treasure? What journey are you on to find it? And perhaps more importantly, what are you learning along the way? As we come to the end of Santiago's journey, let's take a moment to reflect on the personal impact his story may have on us. It's not just a tale to be read, it's a narrative that invites us into deep introspection. While we followed Santiago in search of treasure, we might find that the true gold is the wisdom embedded in each page. The beauty of The Alchemist lies in its simplicity and the universal lessons it imparts. We learn through Santiago that pursuing our personal legend, our true purpose in life, is not without its set of challenges, but it's a pursuit that can lead to unparalleled growth. Santiago's adventures teach us about resilience, the magic of following our dreams, and the significance of listening to our hearts. Perhaps you felt a stir within you as you journeyed with him through the deserts and listened to the whispers of the wind. Did it remind you of a dream you once had? Have you learned, as Santiago did, that the fear of failure is a greater obstacle than failure itself? One of the most profound lessons of Santiago's tale is the understanding that the treasure we seek is often closer than we think, sometimes within us all along. As we apply this to our lives, we tap into a reservoir of courage to stand by our passions and convictions, even when faced with skepticism or adversity. As you listen to or read The Alchemist, consider what omens the universe might be showing you, and how you'll use your own journey to unearth the treasures within. Santiago's story is a mirror reflecting our own hopes and the quiet voice inside us urging us towards our own personal legend. And with that, we are reminded that the true essence of life's journey is not measured by the treasures we hold in our hands, but by the wisdom and experiences we gather in our hearts. Santiago's search for worldly treasure led him to a trove of spiritual enlightenment and a greater understanding of life's ultimate riches. It bids us ask ourselves, what is our personal legend, and are we brave enough to pursue it? At the heart of The Alchemist lies an eloquent reminder that our journey through life is as much about self-discovery as it is about reaching our goals. Santiago's adventure serves not only as an inspiring tale of perseverance, but also as an allegorical compass pointing each of us towards our own personal legend. It prompts us to question, are we in pursuit of our true desires, or have we lost our way amidst life's distractions? Let Santiago's story be a beacon, guiding you to reflect on your path and the dreams you yearn to chase. As we close this chapter on The Alchemist, take a moment to consider what treasures lie within you, waiting to be unearthed on your journey to personal fulfillment and happiness. Thank you for tuning in to Snippets of Knowledge. We hope you've enjoyed unraveling the layers of The Alchemist. This tale, woven with threads of wisdom about destiny, dreams, and self-discovery, is a timeless reminder that the real treasures in life are the journeys we embark upon and the insights we gain. Stay curious, and until next time, keep seeking out the snippets that lead to wisdom. Farewell, friends, until our next adventure into the pages of another enlightening read.